Hello, my wonderful people. I'm around now. I come again. I don't arrive again because my primary objection or my primary duty, objectives or whatever in English we want you to qualify am. Now to give on a news back to back. And I said earlier this morning, I still repeat myself, my news will no longer be a critics because as he say, that one that area is not my calling. The more I criticize people, the more they bash my head. In fact, I don't get tired of drinking pen tablets all the time. So let us go straight to the reason why we are here this morning. And a northerner, they call him Buhari's Aide. He don't call out a P2B and other dignitaries were there for our Obodo Biafra land, or you can call them southeastern region of the country. He can talk to say why all these people they don't go talk anything concerning this incident sit at home being called by a factional member or factional disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is Mazi Simon Egba, according to how they put the news. But whichever way it is, so my dear people, let us see what exactly this man is saying and why did they have to call out P2B? Because I've seen many of the northerners have never called out the Boko Harams. Rather, they will call them bandits. Even to call them out, self, it's a problem for them. Because one of them have come out to let us know that they don't need to be killing all these people because they are their foot soldiers in the forest. I think somebody called that Islamic cleric, Sheikh Ummi. He said that they will not kill bandits or Boko Haram or Ishwab, that they are their foot soldiers. Then I asked, foot soldiers, what are they going to do with them? Are they going to fight war against the Nigerian state, or are they fighting war against the southwest, south, or the southeast? Because all the northern states, they have their own challenges. In other words, they turn those challenges to their own profit, according to Sheikh Ahmed. Anyway, my wonderful people, as you are watching, as you are listening, as you are hearing me, try to subscribe. Do not wait for me to tell you. You need to subscribe to my channel. You need to like. You need to comment. Your comment is very, very necessary. Please, I welcome every comment, whether it's abuses or no abuses. But most importantly, let us be civil. I mean, let us be civil. Let us be civil in our discharge comments. And anyway, when one comment to I beg, let it be a kind of pointing out the area that I am not doing fine. I will really appreciate if you do that. Let me know if I am getting it right or I am getting it wrong. Whichever way it is, we must not desist from giving the general public what they need or what they want to hear. P2B and other stakeholders should do more on sit at home. Buhari Ex-Aide laments. And remember now, Nigeria, Abiturumbu, this message is for you. You need to hear this. As you are preparing to go to match it fire for fire with the Nigeria Republic, Alhaji Putin, he don't go meet this what they call him, Burkina Faso's either whether they call him president or be military head of state. Okay, military head of state. Traore, he don't go meet them because you know say Burkina Faso, Mali, Guinea, and the Chad, all these ones have succeeded in this coup of 18. All of them have joined hands together to back Niger, that they should do what? That they should stand strong. That not even the threat of the person they call illegitimate president, because now what did they call our own president too? Our own president. We spend his money, we talk say we vote them. Where they even dance for stage for us. Where they give us a different kind of all these lyrics. Bulaba, Balabulu, Atiku was the Senate president, and the rest of them on a conquer mind, even South Africa get mind, they call our own president illegitimate. In fact, my president, Oga Tunumbu, waiting and they try to tell you now, they say, we need to leave Niger Republic alone. Maybe we just face South Africa. The money MTN is making from Nigeria on daily basis is enough. It's enough to settle the people of Nigeria and settle the debt Nigeria is owing, and we still have some change. See, they have the call to call our own president, Oga Bola Tinubu, an illegitimate president. In fact, after Niger, South Africa, we are coming. We are coming. Why? Even self we never recover from the Niger Republic. Imagine Niger, we look like this thing, charcoal. Calling our Ebu Bola Tinubu, instead they remove the Bola and call him a Bola. Yeah? We say we never recover from that. Now these people carry come again. Oga Tinubu beg, make him leave Niger alone, because Putin is not there involved. And when Putin is involved, the Wagner is also involved. War is not the way out. Diplomacy matters a lot. But where it angers me most, or where I'm very, very angry with the people, the so-called either the world powers, the African Union, ECOWAS, European Union, Commonwealth, UN, US, and the rest of them, is that when these people are passing through hell, nobody is scared to tell them, put your country in order. But now all eyes is raising both. Restore the democratically elected president. Let's call the democratically elected president. Who are you to tell people how they will run their own country? I don't understand these people. What is the interest of you people in that very party? Because when we continue with they continue with not we they continue with this military head of state of 18. They will not have time to be digging all the uranium they are stealing from that very country. That's why you see France and America and what they call it, Germany, raising eyebrow. By the side, they will not come out fully. By the side, and they go to Numbu, then they push them. Go, storm, so that they will come and conquer that very country, and all in the name of they want democracy to proceed. In fact, thunder we no get bread. This country in Brafa, UK, US, Germany, African Union, European Union, Commonwealth, ECOWAS, and also Nigeria. Thunder name way break. Look at what Nigerians are passing through. Nigerians have not recovered from the so-called fuel subsidy removal. No any plans was put in place. He just went on the podium and today announced the end to fuel subsidy. 400 billion naira have already been saved from the June subsidy. Where is the money? How is it being spent? Or are they finally go to the private pocket of the money they spent while trying to rig the election or buy people's votes? Anyway, make on hear this one. Niger coup. Russian President Putin stormed Burkina Faso and meets Traore. Hoodlum so he don't invade the Anambra lawmaker house. He don't do what? They set him ablaze. Waiting cause him. I don't know, but we'll come back for the news. Police don't arrest a cleric, and when they mention cleric, you know say na either pastor or prophet or reverend is involved. And the wife, they charm the US based friend to take over the man's properties and his family. They charm them completely. If you go church, know where you are going. If you follow all this so-called man of God or man of Satan or people who call God, not God call them, know your way, my dear brothers, my dear sisters, because all these people that call God, not God call them, my dear, they can do anything to belong to that level of people who on the right private jet, because Nigerian pastors now within the rain now private jet. If you never go private jet, that means your congregation know they produce money, so they can go any extent to make sure that they belong. So anya chakwa they're gonna do what? Here na sa anya, according to Igbo adage. Pastor have arrested over alleged kidnapping in Delta State. Now the same matter, I will still carry come. Pastors and kidnapping, pastors and charms, pastors and conveying people's wives, pastors and conveying people's husbands, pastors and conveying people's properties. Anyway, shall let us continue with our headlines. Imo monarchy loses 85 million naira as government attack palace. And I asked, did he have 85 million naira cash or properties being stolen? Anyway, we don't know, but we'll come back. Farmer don finally kills bandit leader after losing 3 kids to banditry. Hey, you finally killed the bandit leader after losing your 3 kids to banditry. Well, no comment. So please tighten your seatbelt now. Let us go there. Remember, make this video, let it go viral. The way you know, say people that say calling out our so-called representatives or representers at both the federal and state level. This one is Malam calling out P2B so that he need to say something concerning this sit at home. This man have not commented on the sit at home. Rather, he tell us that Biafra died 52 years ago. P2B on again 52 years ago. Former presidential aide Bashir Ahmed has called on the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Gregory Obi to speak against the lingering sit at home being observed in the southeastern part of the Nigeria. According to the news we got, and according to the reports, that this follows the first threat issued by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, concerning the sit at home exercise. The detained IPOB leader said, following his declaration to end the sit at home in the region, anyone or group caught using his name, IPOB or East Armed Wing, Eastern Security Network, ESN, to enforce the cancelled sit at home to raise funds, we have him to deal with it. Even self, as I'm talking to you now, there is a fundraising that will start or commence on the 12th day of this month by Simon Ekpa. Arrest my case. Kanu issued a threat on Monday through his appeal lawyer or special lawyer, Barrister Aloysius Ejimako. He said that using his name, IPOB or ESN, to conduct fundraising or enforce illegal sit at home is a crime, and that anyone or group doing it is deliberately working against his release from the Department of State Service, DSS custody. In a post via Twitter, Bashir suggested that leaders and the stakeholders in the southeast should do more to publicly condemn the exercise. He tweeted how the sit-at-home exercise had destroyed people's lives, including their businesses and properties. Bashir added that P2B and other stakeholders should do more because the majority of victims and culprits are their supporters. He tweeted, leaders and stakeholders in the southeast should be seen more as they publicly condemn the unwelcome and unasked, unbidden, and to drop sit at home that has been destroying people's lives and their businesses. Nnamdi Kanu from the prison already condemned and distanced himself from it, not once, not twice. Peter and other stakeholders should do more because the majority of victims and culprits are his supporters, according to Bashir Ahmed, speaking on behalf of Igbo, because what he said is it is undiluted truth. Since people have been speaking about this sit-at-home order, how it is being handled and so on and so forth, P2B barely comment, despite the fact that not everything he will comment to. Being a public figure, not everything you have to lay your voice on. Because I have never seen where Tinubu come out now and talk about Yoruba nation, despite the fact that there's an agitation in Yoruba land. He's a public figure. But whichever way it is, even if you cannot talk, at least engineer people, let them talk against it. As simple as that. That is the only way out. Russia President Vladimir Putin storms Burkina Faso amidst Traore. Russian President Vladimir Putin stormed Burkina Faso on Tuesday for a private meeting with the country's interim military leader, Captain Ibrahim Traore. It is yet unclear why they do meet, but speculations are that their meeting might not be unconnected with the ongoing crisis in the Niger Republic. Nigerians report that the military junta in Niger, led by General Abdulrahmane Tijani, is still holding captive the democratically elected President Muhammadu Bazoum, who was ousted weeks ago because of how he put the whole country into poverty, no security of lives and properties, and nothing to show for 12 years of being the president of that very particular country. A country that have one of the highest mineral resources, uranium, but still yet they are lagging behind. They have been concerned by international bodies and concerned stakeholders since the Chinese-led junta could not reach an agreement with the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, delegations regarding the restoration of democracy in Niger. Also, the junta is planning to evict French and US troops from the country and end all memorandum of understanding agreements with France. Reports, however, emerging on Tuesday speculated that Putin's meeting with Burkina Faso's Traore could be part of the Russian president's plans to meet with French-speaking West African countries ruled by the military. Jackson Henkel posted a short clip of the Russian leader meeting with Traore on social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter. At Jackson Henkel wrote, Putin held a private meeting with the world's youngest leader, Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. Nigerians understand that Traore is the world's youngest currently serving leader after becoming the interim leader in Burkina Faso following the coup on 30th December of 2022, which hosted interim President Paul Henry Sandaogo Damiba. Mali and Burkina Faso have pledged their support to the jail since the latter severed its relationship with ECOWAS. Hoodlums invade, set ablaze residence of lawmaker in Anambra State. An unidentified hoodlums invade and raise down the country home of a member's house representing Ihiala Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Pascal Abodike. Nigerians understand that the assailants invaded the house in Obahe, Mbosi, in Ihiala local government area of the state at about 1 a.m. on Tuesday. Reports reveal that they started shooting radically upon inaction of the property before setting the house ablaze. Confirming the incident, the state police spokesperson DSP Tochukwu Ikenga disclosed that surveillance efforts are in place in the area. He added the area has been condoned and the security operatives have been deployed in the area. There are ongoing surveillance efforts by the operatives that have been deployed. Abodike told the pressmen on Tuesday that he was informed about the incident on the telephone because he is currently in Abuja performing his duty as a national legislator. Abodike, also the former deputy speaker of Anambra State House of Assembly, confirmed that security operatives had arrived at the scene, but the hoodlums had fled before their arrival. He, however, did not mention if he suspected anyone or if it was politically motivated. This platform gathered that although no life was lost, the house consisting of a fully furnished 5-bedroom duplex with 4 living rooms and a kitchen was completely razed down by the so-called unknown gunmen, or you can call them hoodlums. Police arrest cleric wife for jamming US-based friend to take over family and properties. Zone 2 Police Command in Lagos State has arrested a cleric, Alhaji Hafiz Imole Ayo, for allegedly charming his US-based friend to take over his family and properties, running into hundreds of millions. Nigerian news gathered that along with the Lagos-based cleric, his wife and 4 other accomplices, identified as Ramon Othman, Saidi Ajayi, Alhaja Monsurati Salami, and Kiki Lomo were arrested. Confirming the development, Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 2, Mr. Ali Mohammed, while parading them, told the pressmen that the cleric had confessed using spiritual charm on his friend based in the United States, and he took over control of his wife and 3 children with several properties. Hey, wahala not the finish. He want to even take over the man property with his wife and kids. Wickedness in the highest order. The Zone 2 AIG said in more than 10 years that the US-based friend had been under bondage. The cleric and his wife have stolen money amounting to 105 million naira, 5 vehicles and landed properties belonging to the US-based friend. Mohammed revealed that the cleric admitted having bewitched the friend into changing his children's names and land documents into his. And his wife confessed to altering the birth documents of the complainant's children to bear the cleric's name. The cleric's wife also admitted to receiving more than $17,000, about 11.8 million naira from the complainants. The AIG recalled that on July 17 of 2023, a complainant was lodged with the police by a Nigerian identified as Anema Shaun, and that led to the arrest of the cleric and his wife and other accomplices. The AIG explained that the suspect abducted the petitioner's wives and children for more than 10 years, subsequently changed their names to his name through the help of his wife. He converted all the petitioner's properties to his own, claiming that God directed him to do so. It was God that opened the petitioner's eyes 10 years after when he realized what he was doing and returned to Nigeria to file his petition. The investigation showed that the suspect met with the complainant at a religious place in Lagos, after which they became friends. The complainant is based in the USA and became close to the suspect about 16 years ago. While they were friends, the complainant started to send the suspect money to execute a project. Instead, the suspect converted the complainant's entire savings, amounting to more than 105 million naira, to his own. Mohammed, however, revealed that one white Toyota Venza 2009 model, one Ashok Leyland bus, and various landed properties had been recovered from the suspects. Yeah, they all know to home. Anything we wanna see now, say na pastor na go follow. Pastor arrested over alleged kidnapping in Delta State. A self-proclaimed pastor, Franca Okuzo, has been arrested over an alleged kidnapping incident in Delta State. The female cleric was apprehended alongside 6 other suspects named in the case, Nigeria News understands. Confirming their arrest in a statement issued on Monday, the state police public relations officer, Bridget Edafe, said a case of kidnapping was reported at Obiraku police station on July 19, 2023 by a distress caller named Withheld. According to him, the complainant stated that while on their way back from their shop at about 20-30 hours of the same date, 3 marksmen armed with guns accosted them at the entrance of their house at Obinoba in a Nkwani local government area and kidnapped the mother. Sequel to this complainant, the Commissioner of Police, Wale Abbas, detained the DPO Obirak Police Station to work in synergy with the Special Anti-Kidnapping and the Cybercrime Squad to immediately launch a manhunt for the hoodlums and rescue the kidnapped victims. On 26th of July 2023, the kidnappers released the victim after collecting a ransom of 2 million naira and other jewelry worth about 3.5 million naira. Armed with relevant information, the command embarked on intelligence-led investigation which paid off when on 4/8/2023, that is on August, I think this month, the operatives arrested one Kabi Kester, 8 years old, Edafe noted. He explained further that the suspect, when interrogated, confessed to being a member of the gang that kidnapped the woman named Withheld. His confession reportedly led to the arrest of the 2 other suspects, namely Henry Owajero, 42 years old, and Franca Okuzo, a self-acclaimed pastor and wife to the leader of the gang, named Celestine Nova at large, in whose house the victims was held captive for 6 days. The police statement added they all confessed to their involvement in the kidnapped and named 4 others: Celestin Nova, Uche, surname unknown, Chinedu Etudo, and Weke, surname unknown. As members of the gang, an intensive manhunt for the other gangs members is ongoing. Also, on the 3rd of August 2023 at about 16 hours, police operatives assigned to Dragon Patrol while on a visibility and confidence building patrol along Benin Asaba Expressway at Iseluku intercepted a commercial Sienna vehicle and subjected the passengers and their bags to search. During the search, 250 rounds of live ammunition cartridges concealed in a bag were recovered. The owner of the bag, identified as Omorie Osa Osumu Amen, male, 8 for 6 years old, were arrested and taken into custody. The investigation is ongoing. In another development, acting on the tip-off on 3rd August 2023, a combined team of a Buffalo and Ego Net Special Squad of the command stormed the Summit Road in Asaba and arrested one James Moro, male, 23 years old, and a locally fabricated pump-action gun was recovered from him. The investigation later revealed that the suspect used the gun to rob innocent persons at night along that axis. The investigation is ongoing, Itafe added. More to come. Imo monarch loses 85 million as gunmen attack his palace. The Ex-Aide of Okuru Osu Hitokwa community in the Osu Council area of Imo State, Eze Ezekiel Nwokedi, had reportedly lost approximately 85 million naira after gunmen attacked his palace during the weekend. Nwokedi, who doubles as the chairman of Odimma Osu Initiative, an APEC social cultural organization which has been spearheading the peace initiative in the ravaged council, told journalists that the assailants looted his properties before proceeding to set his house ablaze. The hoodlums looted my house, took away personal belongings worth millions of nairas, and set my house ablaze. I have lost properties worth approximately 85 million naira. Odimma Osu Initiative, of which I am the chairman, has been doing everything humanly possible to quench the insecurity in our council, which resulted in incessant killings of innocent people, burning down of people's houses, and looting of government and public assets by the hoodlums in the area for the past 2 years and 9 months. I have nothing left. This is my most tragic moment. I am speechless. I only call on the government of Imo State and the security agencies in the state to intervene. Those behind the arson do not have any excuse whatsoever to set my home on fire. We have been living in death traps in our own villages. Nobody goes home. Everywhere deserted. Daily Sun quoted the monarchs as saying. He regretted that when they thought the situation was calmed down, the government attacked his country home. He therefore called on the youth to accept the offer of amnesty by the state government so that normalcy will return to Osu communities. Well, the last year but not the least, farmer finally killed bandit leader after losing 3 keys to banditry. A Kaduna State farmer faced bandits when they came to abduct him, resulting in the death of their leader. The bandits who had previously killed the farmer's children came back to abduct the farmer. However, they were met with resistance. During the confrontation, Wheezy, the bandits leader, ordered one of his men to shoot the villager. The shot missed, hitting the farmer's sons instead, and the farmer killed the leader. A community leader, preferring anonymity, confirmed the incident to Daily Trust making a rare occasion where the terrorizing bandits faced retributions. He said, as the son lay injured on the ground, the bandit attempted to stab him with a machete. In a courageous act to protect his son, the father fought back. The father managed to wrestle the gun away from the Wizzy, prompting the other bandits to flee in fear. The fight escalated, resulting in a Wizzy getting shot by the villager. The source attested to the father's bold actions and recounted the events that transpired, alerting the villagers' unwavering resolve to protect his family. I can categorically tell you that the state police will come for this man. They will ask him, why do they have to kill this man? Let me tell you the simple truth. The Nigerian police will get this man arrested, and they will tell him, why did he take his laws into his hands? In self-defense, they have killed 3 of his sons, and the last one is the one they shot. Now, let me tell you what will happen in this case, unless this thing will never come on the social media. But the police, Nigerian police that I know too well, will blame this man. Maybe they will even tell him, you could have captured him alive so that we can send him to prison. And when he paid you people, and I will release them to go and begin to cause more havoc on the said community. Anyone, my wonderful people, now here we go take back our kaya and I go with the go so. If you never subscribe, endeavor to do that anytime soon. Like, share, comment. But remember, the matter of them all is sharing. Have a nice day. May the good Lord bless us in this Wednesday, so that everything we desire must surely come to pass. Bye for now, my wonderful people. Kemesiano.